rebellion. From Mount Sinai, where God gave them his laws, the Israelites moved north through the desert to the borders of Canaan, the land God had promised to give them. At Kadesh, they chose one man from each of the 12 tribes and sent them to spy out the land. It was the time of the year when the first grapes are ripe. After 40 days, the men returned, two of them carrying a huge cluster of grapes. Canaan is a good land, they said. Just look at the grapes and figs and pomegranates we have brought back with us. Well, the cities are strong, and there are men as big as giants. If we go in, they will crush us like grasshoppers. The people were in despair when they heard this. Why did we leave Egypt? They cried. We must go back. But Joshua and Caleb, two of the spies, spoke up. Don't let the others frighten you, they said. Canaan is a good land, but you are forgetting God. If he goes with us, we have nothing to fear. He will give us the land. Don't turn against him now. But the people refused to listen. Then God said to them, when will you learn to trust me? How quickly will you forget all that I have done for you? Now, because you have refused to trust me, you will wander in the desert for 40 years, until everyone who saw my wonders is dead. All except Joshua and Caleb. They lived to go in and possess the land. All except Joshua and Caleb. They will live to go in and possess the land, because they trusted in me. The people were sad at heart when they heard this, yet some still refused to take God at his word. They went out to fight the Canaanites against God's order, and they were beaten. Time passed and the people grew weary of life in the desert. They grumbled about their leaders and turned against them. There was open rebellion in the camp. What right have Moses and Aaron to lord it over us? They said. Then Moses answered, let God decide who is to lead his people. Every tribe must choose a leader and write his name on an almond branch. Aaron will be leader for his own tribe, the Levites. Tonight we will put the 12 almond branches in God's tent. The man whose branch comes into flower will be God's chosen leader. They did as Moses said. And next morning there were buds and flowers and ripe almonds too on Aaron's branch, but the others were bare. So the rebels had to be quiet. After some years, Aaron died, and the grumbling began again. Why did we leave Egypt? There is no food or water here. We are tired of eating manna day after day. This time, God punished the rebels. Poisonous snakes came into the camp, and many people died. Then the rest came to their senses. Moses, they said, it was very wrong of us to speak against God. Ask him to take the snakes away. So Moses prayed, and God said, make a brown snake and fasten it to a pole for everyone to see. Those who are bitten need only to look at the brown snake and they will live. So everyone who believed God and did as he said was made well again.